Yo, my people, them CFC Realist Blue back with another video, and I'm not gonna cap. See that match was dry. It was dry. Happy to know that it's over, but damn man, that match was dry, and it's not even down to the players, just them. It's the pitch as well. The pitch was crap. As you can see, the pitch was not good at all. But Dortmund was able to score. We was able to score. And to be honest with you, we should have scored a lot more. Nicholas Jackson should have scored at least 2 goals. For me, Levi Cole could have scored. And yeah, that's it. We did hit the post from a good link-up play between Mikhailo Mudryk and Ben Chilwell. But man, overall, it wasn't the best performance. Probably our worst performance during this whole preseason tour. And boy, Nkunku went off injured as well. But after the game, he was seen walking, so I don't think it's that serious. Hopefully, but yeah, man, this team that we lined up with today: goalkeeper Kepa in goal, right back Reece James, Thiago Silva, Levi Cole as centre backs, left back Ben Chilwell. In the DM roles, we had Gallagher and Enzo Fernandez. On the left, we had Nkunku star on the left, and then Chukwuemeka through the middle on the right. Sterling, then up top Nicholas Jackson. It was good play, and Nicholas Jackson and Kunku, their link-up play is immense. Just them two already working together so well. Can't wait for them to just finally get a cohesion enough and be able to combine to score so many goals in the Premier League this season. Because them two there, they are the lightning sparks. Jackson with the ball control, not just from the shooting range, but take on a player, but go past a man. He can do so much. And for a guy who's only 22 years old, yeah, man, he has so much more time to develop. And Nkunku, he's Nkunku. The fact that he went off, you should have seen how much we missed him. The creativity that he was having throughout the game, like in the attacking roles, we weren't getting it that much once Christopher Nkunku came off. We was relying on deep balls from like Thiago Silva or Levi Cole to each side to open up the play. But with Nkunku, he was able to drive through the middle at times and just um hit on the counter attack, which I don't feel like we did enough of while he was off. But it is what it is. This is why a player like him is so important to this team and why he's always going to be a starter if he's fit. Just hope, I just hope that obviously that he is fit and he can play against Liverpool, even though I think he is because he was walking off at the end of the pitch. I mean, walking off at the end of the game. So hopefully it's nothing serious. But overall, the team performance was okay. Defensively, we was calm. Borussia Dortmund got so much life with their goal. A ricochet through a deflected shot and a bounce to their player Wolf, and he just scores. They didn't necessarily deserve to score. We deserved to score a whole lot more than we did, and it's just down to us why we didn't score more goals. But we should have won this game, and we didn't even play our best. So that goes to show how much the improvement was. Because last season we would have to play our best so much in order to just get a result. We could never just play, oh yeah, just not that good and get a result. We couldn't do that. So the fact that we are doing that with this team shows a lot of promise, and I'm very happy. Also very happy with Thiago Silva. The balls that he can play, not even just him, but Levi Cole, we're going to rely on them guys so much during the season, whether that's to pass it to the left or pass it to the right or play it through. Thiago Silva's ball to Nicholas Jackson was so immense and such a world-class pass. Split open the defense, and if Jackson's finishing is on point, we can take the lead with that. But it wasn't meant to be. Also, Ben Chilwell, Mikhailo Mudryk down the left-hand side. Them two there linking up. Hey, yo, be ready for this season because Mudryk is on the next thing and Chilwell is the perfect player in order to overlap, whether that's to take a defender, distract them, and Mikhailo Mudryk can cut in and do a mad thing or link up with another player, or they can do a 1-2 similar to how they did today and nearly end up with a goal. It's going to be a very interesting season, and honestly, to see them two play is going to be so hard because last season we saw Cucurella playing at times, and this guy playing left back to Sir Mikhailo Mudryk, he was never going to do it, and he can't do it as good as Ben Chilwell can, as well as covering the ground needed to distract another defender in order to take a player away from Mikhailo Mudryk to make it a more dangerous situation for him. Then also, and Carney, he had a good performance. He had another good performance. Gallagher, surprisingly, he did very well. Like in this game, I didn't feel like he was out of place, but I don't think Borussia Dortmund played that good. So for me, like he could play probably against Liverpool, but I don't necessarily know if that's the best decision. He did play good today, but it doesn't necessarily mean that he will be good enough for Liverpool. But hey man, Pochettino's got to make that decision, innit? So it's either him or Andre Santos more often than not. So we'll have to look into that one, and realistically, we're not going to know until next week. So there could be a behind closed doors game as well. So we'll have to wait and see how all of that goes. But overall, the team performance wasn't that great. There's not that much to talk about, if I'm going to be honest with you, because it was dry and it was just another game where he was keeping possession majority of the time. He had a couple of shots, like I said, missed a couple. Dortmund didn't do much. So for me, it's just down to us. We controlled the game. We created enough chances. We should have won the game, but we didn't. So that's a positive in itself. Whereas I feel like more time last season, like I'm referring to last season a lot, but we were not the better team. And even at times we still couldn't get a W. Right now, we're not losing games. We're scoring goals. So that's good enough. And at least we end pre-season undefeated. It's the first time we've done it ever since the 2011-2012 season. And in that season, we did win the Champions League, but we are not in the Champions League this season. But I believe, based on what I've seen, that we will win a trophy, whether it's the Carabao Cup, FA Cup, or or the Premier League. Premier League is a big stretch, but Carabao Cup, FA Cup, I feel like that's definitely in our grasp because we have always been a great cup team. So for me, it's going to be a very interesting season. Hope Nkunku's calm, and big up Mason Burstow for scoring the goal. His first goal for Chelsea, and not only that, he helps us draw the match in the last minute. So that is calm in itself. Big up the team for the performance during pre-season. No L's, 3 W's, 2 draws. Can't complain. On to Liverpool next, a week from Sunday. But hey man, I'd like to thank everyone for all your support. Had more than 800 views across the watch along, so appreciate that. You guys' support is always greatly appreciated. And I will be bringing more Chelsea content to you in the build-up to the Premier League season, which isn't that far away. So keep your eyes out for that content. Turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any new Chelsea videos from me. And then on top of that, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, and Facebook for more Chelsea content. I'm CFC Realist Blue, and I'm out. Peace. Come on, Chelsea. Come on, Chelsea. In a bit, my people, them. Show.